Hey church family, how's it going? Just wanted to make a little video to kind of give us some updates. Sorry for being a little late on this. I know it's Wednesday and tonight we had scheduled to gather for home group, but obviously there's been a lot of changes with everything that's going on. I think something that I've been working through this morning, and I think is essential for all of us to really consider, is really the big impact that this is having in all of our lives. I think it would be a lie of me to say that I'm not afraid a little bit, or concerned, or really hard pressed to even know how to lead well in this season. So I kind of come to you with that on my heart in confession that in this time of leading a flock through a crisis like this, there is some fear in me of not doing a good job. And so I think God really settled my heart this morning as I was walking and praying, fasting, and really considering and really seeing that the Lord was encouraging me that in my fear He will bring wisdom, in my fear that He will really bring forth my dependence on Him and His leadership and His shepherding, and that He will speak and He will lead and He will guide. And so I just want to encourage you guys, if you are feeling afraid, if you are feeling concerned or uncertain, that's a part of the process. It's a part of the change. It's a part of where we are at in this world. If we're honest with ourselves, and we can't really depend on God well if we are acting like we're not afraid, because then we can't really bring our true self to Jesus in the midst of our fear, and that He is our strength. If we don't bring our fear to Him, He can't be our strength. If we don't bring our worries or our weaknesses to Him, we then assume that we got this. And to be honest, I don't got this, and Jesus does. And so I'm walking in confidence that He's got this, and at the same breath knowing that these next 3 months is going to be a huge change in how everything is happening, right? And in your life, in your day-to-day, in your schedule, in the church's schedule, and the church's day-to-day. And the reality is, the concern is, we as humans, we're created for connection. We're created to connect with God, to connect with each other. And it looks like we're going to be on lockdown soon when it comes to the LA area, where we have to be in our homes. And because of that, the fear of not being connected or interconnected with each other really comes into play. And so what we want to do as a church is to really provide an avenue for us to be connected and to continue to be connected in various ways. So we're obviously not going to meet anymore in person tonight as we gather, or on Sundays. So what we are going to do is we're actually going to gather via Zoom. We're going to get together on Zoom tonight and every Wednesday night at 6:30, same times that we do in our home groups. And you'll be getting a Zoom invite for that. And we ask you to share that with those that are in need for connection during this season. This is, again, going to be at least a 3-month process, a 3-month time frame. And so it's a long time. So we got to get used to this new normal. And so the same thing that we're doing Wednesday nights with Zoom, we're going to do Sunday mornings. We're going to have Sunday morning Zoom gatherings, and you'll be getting those invites as well. So I want you to be engaged with that and really to begin to get used to this new normal. I'm going to do my best to bring forth daily updates on things, where we're at as a church, how we're doing as a church, where you guys are individually, relationally, and really staying connected that way. And so we're going to try to send Monday and Friday devotionals to keep us encouraged throughout the week. Wednesdays we're going to have our home groups. Sundays we're going to have our gatherings, and really want to encourage Tuesdays and Thursdays to stay interconnected with each other, to reach out to each other, give each other a phone call, check in on each other, find out where our needs are, how can we meet those needs as a church. If you do have needs, please let us know. I'm going to work on putting a little form together that we can send to you guys, and a link where you can, if you have needs, that you can just write it out in a form, and that we can do our best to meet those needs. So those are several things that we're doing within the church. And so we do also see the big need around us in our community. The schools are off, and because the schools are off, kids don't have the nutrition, the food, the breakfast and lunch that they would normally have if they're in school. And a lot of those families within the North Hills area need that. They have a need for the food that the schools provide, and now that's going to be limited and scarce. So what we're doing is we're partnering with North Valley Caring Services. We've worked with them before with Manny, and they have lots of needs. And one of the things they do need is volunteers. Volunteers to help pack some groceries in boxes, because they're going to have drive-through pantries. So they're going to have in their facility boxes prepared in advance by volunteers and pass out those boxes via drive-through, so that there isn't a lot of people in one setting at once. So if you are interested, and there's other ways that there's need in that area, so if you are interested in helping, if you're interested in serving, I will send over through message an email that you can send out, because you need to share what your availability times are to the people, to North Valley Caring Services, because by that they will be able to register you during a time slot, because they're going to be doing it in schedules, so that not too many volunteers are all together. So please only come to that or be a part of that if you're feeling well, if you're feeling healthy, if you're within there's going to be an age range that they're asking, just for the sake of safety, that the older people that are more vulnerable to this disease don't get affected. So if that is you and you want to serve in that capacity, please, let's lend a hand. Let's be in the community. Let's be the church. So just wanted you guys to know that this is an awesome opportunity for us to actually be the church of Jesus, and to really reflect that the building and where we gather does not represent who we are in Christ. It's us, the people. And so we're going to continue to gather via Zoom. We're going to continue to engage our community. We're going to continue to be here for each other, serve each other, meet each other's needs. And so stay tuned. There's going to be a day-to-day update, because daily things are changing. So this is the 3-month vision, 3-month goal of what it's going to look like with Kingdom Reality. Zoom Wednesdays and Sundays for gathering, encouragements on Mondays and Fridays via like a devotional from our leadership, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, or even throughout all the week, connecting with each other, calling each other, really engaging with each other to see how we can meet each other's needs, and also that outreach opportunity where we can actually engage the community. And so for some of us, we have little children, and for this the last thing, if you have children at home with you, I know that can be really hard and difficult, Shirley and some of us that have children, trying to figure out how we can really engage our children well and really bring the gospel to them and really help them in their learning and their growing, and really create a rhythm for them so that they're not struggling with the cabin fever, wanting to get out and kind of do things. So we're going to help with that as well. So look forward to that as well. So I hope this serves you well in this season. I hope you guys can see that this is an opportunity to really get even closer together as a family, as a community, even though we're not getting together physically. Thank God that we have the technology to be able to do something like this. So let's depend on Jesus right now together. Let's rely on Jesus together. We are called to be the saints of Jesus, to come together and unite. And what an opportunity to do that, and also invite friends and family that are urging and desiring community and connection when they don't have that. Definitely invite them to tonight's gathering via Zoom, and also Sundays and throughout the week. So let us know how we can serve you and be there for you. Love you guys. Look forward to that link coming soon. All right, God bless. Take care.